please consider supporting the not-so-great Fawful's Minion on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link down in the description.
Star Fox, we are in your debt. I would be honored to have you as part of the Cornerian...
Oh, no, sir. We prefer doing things our own way.
I'm gonna have to ask you to reflect on your fucking life. Now you gotta murder lizards with a stick if you want to eat.
Fuck! Fashionably late. Do you even it, motherfucker? Look, pal, you're talking to a lima bean in a cloak and jumpsuit. A hot dog has better fashion, but I have the better late. It ain't never, but spotlighting Nintendo's guinea piggiest fox shouldn't have taken so long. I mean, goddamn, aren't you supposed to be like a really big Star Fox fan, Logan? Oh darn, you caught me. Well, let's just shut up and be glad the day has come. Rule of thumb, when a game turned nostalgic legend meets with an era unrealized, only one walks away with what they want. The dawn of the millennium greeted N64 Titan Star Fox 64 with a strange welcome, flirting too intensely with the bizarre and derivative. Sure, they're odd, but let's run them through the FM transmitter before screaming foul. Star Fox 3, in a zany twist of fate, was stitched to life by gaming god Rareware and their scattered pieces of their late great Dinosaur Planet. Thus, Star Fox Adventures. Pretty neat, but is the final product neat? You certainly wouldn't think so with the harsh rep it's gotten, but now that it's up in the air, let's see this bird's firepower. You have the bombs. Did you use them wisely? Forces of good, legions of bad. Which is more to be had? Opinion or fact? I'm on the attack. Graphical fidelity should never be the selling point of any game. Only if you bypass the substance check are you ever gonna hear me gush about them pants moistening pixels. Spoilers, they did, so holy fuckeroni. Star Fox Adventures looks really good for its time, and is still appealing today. Great attention to detail, well-off models, and straight-up wonderful grip on an olden atmosphere. This is 16 years old! The GameCube meant big business. My God, Rare's symphonic vision of Dinosaur Planet shaped into a soundtrack unlike many others. Adventure's ensemble of melodies is incredible. Heavy emphasis on tribal and the mystic. No other game sounds this affectionately ancient. It captures every ounce of imagination and spirit one needs to hear the Earth's first breath. It is phenomenal. Couple badass remixes from its world-renowned predecessor thrown in, and your ears are in for a journey. A Rare game with great music. None the David Weiser we are. Taking a shine to Cornerius furry mercenary is disgustingly easy, so spending a sum of hours in the double digits with almost nothing but him, well, purchase justified. Fox alone makes this game for me. Steve Malpass brings a strong, wholesome charm to the legend from Lilat. The fleet-nuking badass we know and love still keeps his cool, on top of being a very likable and honest hero. Sure, he's here on business, but I never once doubted that he cared. Rare added to the character nicely, churning out a fairly colorful outline over this genuine kicker of ass. Any fan of the characters gotta admire the respect they treated him with. Okay, I know Star Fox and dinosaurs may appear to mix as well as happiness and politics, but it works way better than you think. Lilat's only one piece of a fictional galaxy, so I can certainly buy the idea of a couple species overcoming a planet lost in prehistory. Saria's tribes and lore aren't overly emphasized, but they're undoubtedly there. The two monarchies of Earthwalkers and Cloudrunners, their imprisonment of the violent silent red eyes and shadow hunters, and everything concerning the mythical Krazoa and their dark omnipotence. I love this shit. You have to go out of your way to read about a lot of it, and that makes for off-screen world building, which is a shame, but every last drop of the stuff fits and evolves the Star Fox mythos into something really interesting. Show of hands. Who knows what you do in Star Fox? Okay, good, yeah. Now how many of you know all what you do in the one that isn't a real Star Fox game? Alright, don't hurt yourself. In short, tons! Star Fox Adventures offers up a lot of variety in what's asked of players. There's brief shootouts in space, speeder bike chases, offbeat spirit trials, scavenger hunts, cannon shooting, dinosaur riding, a lot of shit. It mixes things up frequently and rarely gets stale in regards to objectives. And while not all of it is exceptionally exciting, we'll get to that later, I appreciate the constant attempts at keeping things diverse. Can you shoot the elephant in the room already? I need my ivory dildo and I need it now. Fine, the game's a Zelda clone, but considering that series literally defined the genre, isn't every post-86 adventure game kind of a Zelda clone by default? Truth be told, being literally Zelda isn't a problem to me. I like Zelda. I like Star Fox. Sure, they don't have much in common, but seeing how they modified what's borrowed ever so slightly, it's pretty inoffensive. It's not one-to-one ripping off, so it just ends up playing like a diet Zelda. Look on the bright side, that ain't so bad in the long run. If the father of Zelda himself gave this his blessing, I don't see why we can't. So, tricky. It's well established that many blind buyers of adventures grew a mighty need to see a very pissed off tall Set explode this dino bitch's face with his bloody stick. Like, good God. Speaking personally, I've always liked the idea. To be in cahoots with an ally and friend native to a planet you know nothing about makes a lot of sense. And for what it's worth, Tricky's the most helpful teammate Fox has ever had. Truth hurts like a bitch, man. He's like a dog. He'll dig, stay, heal, fetch, and sick 'em, boy. All at the cost of food, these blue mushrooms. You know, I'd feed Slippy some fucking mushrooms too if he did something! I don't see the hate. He's cute and useful. Cool with me. The environments in this game are excellent. The proud bearers of the golden plaque did one hell of a good job in making the locales something not only atmospherically rich, but spot on with the ancient motif, the uncanny aura of Moon Mountain Pass, the primordial swamp that is Lightfoot Village, and Dragon Rock, the wasteland of near extinction. Every moment of sightseeing is savored nicely in this finely sculpted world. So, the combat, I'd love to be able to say that the fighting's deeper than woodpeckering the A button, but nobody likes a liar. A magical staff capable of elemental conjuring, disguises, jet propulsion, and energy quakes is optimized by going all dumbass on the common input. Bayonetta on a stick? Oh, you shouldn't have. Really? That cover is bullshit! Allow me to appeal to thy absurd lack of branding. Being half of the goddamn title didn't mean shit, because there's not much Star Fox here. The only staple with any long-term focus is Fox himself, and while he's fantastic, it starves for better fan service. Peppy, Slippy, General Pepper, Falco, Rob, the Arwing gameplay. They're there, but are they really there? I wouldn't consider being relegated to minute-long cameos and menu features as true participation. Where's the banter? The teamwork? Not even one barrel roll reference? That hurts. Just because they're notoriously useless doesn't mean we don't appreciate the characters. Look, I like the new stuff. honest. But pretending like the old stuff isn't important to us is a big no-no. You're part of the franchise, Adventures. You should have been prouder of that. Let's talk about Andross. I don't normally award bonus points beyond the other side, but I had to save it. Andross is the only series staple aside from Fox to be used effectively. It was a true shock to discover that the Overlord of Venom pulled every string in this game, silently power playing General Scales into disrupting Saria's magical force points, thereby luring in Fox, whom he manipulated into rounding up the Krazoa spirits by imprisoning Crystal and toying with his heroic emotions. And in the end, it all came together. Andross channels the 6 united spirits and is reborn as the Krazoa god and the true villain. Who's the ripoff now? This twist was insane. On top of getting better the more clues you pick up on, it reminded me just how scary awesome a villain Andross really is. +2, damn it. That said, it came at a price. This completely wasted General Scales and Crystal. Neither of them are on screen for more than an hour combined, and that leaves anybody looking forward to them gargantuanly disappointed. Scales was Snoke before Snoke even existed. You never fight him, you never learn about him, a mystery badass completely shat on by the ass of an anticlimax. Oh, and Crystal is literally asleep for 95% of the game. Ray! If we have bad dreams over Mario Party, then the mini-games from Star Fox Adventures is what Mario Party has nightmares about. Sweet baby Jesus thrown to the sharks! Fuck these things right in the disc hole! No, they're not all bad, but the ones that are... the Krazoa Test of Fear and the fucking Lightfoot Test of Strength are so demanding, they've been legitimate factors in passing on a replay. I had to get a spoon, a fucking spoon, and spaz my arm to holy hell 5 times before clearing this hell-forsaken shit show. Still, I finished my letter. There's a lot of backtracking in Star Fox Adventures. Ordinarily, this sort of thing doesn't bug me, but this game doesn't put up a good excuse. There's no fast travel option, and it's practically embedded in the formula. Whether it's the early game back and forth between Thorntail Hollow and Snowhorn Wastes, or all 4 trips to and from the Force Point temples to place the spell stones. Same deal with the Krazoa spirits. I mean, holy crap! There's magic in spacecraft, guys! You had to make us walk every step. A game made by Rareware, bathed in Nintendo's image, uses stock sound effects. That's right, shit both you and I can download and place on an editing timeline is in a first-party GameCube title. That is fucking funny. I'll go a little easy on them, considering Microsoft bought them out and ruined them forever the same year. But damn, what a rush. The bosses could have been better. They're easy, mundane, and scarce. Cool designs though. Final tally. Impressive, Star Fox. You came out blue after all. I like to believe that there's only one Star Fox game meme no longer orbits overhead. More and more folks have come to accept the post-Lylat Wars era for what it is. And I'm so happy to hear that. As the last good game Rare ever made, Star Fox Adventures rests as a special piece of history. For an endeavor that was under fire from all sides, and really had no reason to exist, we could have gotten something much worse. There's heart, there's effort, and there's something worthwhile. Adventures had what it took to be truly incredible, and instead was just good. It's about as well as you can do when you're on the verge of being stolen from your family. Fuck you, Microsoft. And thank you, Rare. We know you cared every step of the way. And those were my words. Links to Twitter and Discord in the description. Thanks for your time. All Aircraft Report. Give it up for the high-tier patrons. Shade 2800, Jordan Osceola, Tubazo 1989, You Can't See Martin 19, Crazy Quillman 157, James Ward, Diamond Ice, Raw is Jimbo, Skellington 977, Methtron 5000, Luke Razor, Goldsbro TSG, Thomas Drury, Spark of Dusk 777, Cole the Renz Castle, Solitaire Seamus, Jurway, Sensei Spyro, Inkling Gamer, Alfredo Jones, Green Moonlight, Antasma's Follower, Senti Espion, Lucario Smash 246, Godfalking Dammit, Chibi Emiko, Smash Mario Pro 2000, Roberto Del Fuego, That Guy in the Store, Grandmaster Augustus, and Mapleman 22. May we meet again!